Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Today we kind of just spent the day organizing our bookshelf. We are getting reorganized for the new school year, and we also had fun picking out some of our favorite books that we've honestly treasured and have read over and over again this past summer. And the books that you'll see on this video are definitely some of the ones that our kids have memorized. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can find some new books and new treasures to add to your home library. The 1,000 Things in Nature we've had on our shelf for probably about 2 years now. And every single thing in this book, whether it be from the simple, smallest things like the feathers and the eggs and the nest, to the large animals, to all the different plants and foods. Our kids have memorized everything in here. It has been great, and they've learned a lot. Highly recommend it. The A Butterfly is Patient is probably one of my personal favorites, and I'm really glad the kids love it too. Our little guy adores learning about all the different caterpillars and the life cycle of the butterfly. And then this is the time of year where we also kind of just head outside and try to find our own caterpillars and enjoy the experience of watching them grow into the beautiful butterflies. The Raccoon on His Own is one of Oliver's favorites. It's a story about a little raccoon family, and this particular raccoon gets separated from his family. And the whole book is just his journey to safety to try to reconnect with his family. It's just a really, really sweet story. And another favorite is I Took a Walk. It is kind of like a walk-through field guide almost. And you discover all the different habitats, and you can go on a little nature/treasure find. So it's kind of like a little hunting book as well. And you learn about all the different baby animals and kind of just what they see at their eye level. It's just a really, really sweet book, and we love it. The Otter Who Loved to Hold Hands is another one of our favorites. It's a story about a little baby otter who just honestly feels the safest when he holds hands with his family at night. And so he insists, of course, of holding hands all day during the day too. And it's just a really sweet story of encouragement and adventure, and kind of teaching him that it's okay to let go. And just a really cute story. And of course, we couldn't do this video without our Nature Anatomy series. Right now, their favorite is definitely the ocean, because the other ones have been very well read. So this is the My First Little House on the Prairie book series. And I don't believe this is all of them, but this is probably most of them that are in this series. The illustrations are beautiful. The kids love looking at all the pictures and kind of living through the little characters. And they actually are able to learn quite a lot through these little books. This summer, of course, we read Summertime in the Big Woods the most. The kids had fun learning about just beekeeping and all the different summer activities, and just the backyard homesteading that Little House on the Prairie family did. And of course the chickens. That's honestly probably why they liked this book the most. So one of our morning routines is after Bible reading, we always do a like character book reading. And the Big Thoughts for Little People is such a sweet book. It kind of goes through the alphabet. And so A is for asking. We ask when we pray. God is happy to answer and help us each day. So it has a little poem and a little devotional for the kids. It's a really fun way for them to not just learn a Bible verse, but to learn a little character lesson every morning. The how-to books are amazing. This one is How to Speak Politely and Why. There's also How to Behave and Why. And I believe there's also a manners one in this series as well. Another series that we have absolutely fallen in love with this year are the Fruity Friends series. It's a whole series of fruit friends. It's the fruit of the Spirit, and you go through love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And the illustrations are adorable. The kids can really relate to them, and they make the actual lessons of whatever fruit of the Spirit they're learning about that day. They really just make them come to life in a really cute and fun way. The Billy and Blaze series has always been a favorite of mine, even when I was a little girl. It's just a story about a boy and all the adventures he goes on with his horse, Blaze. And the first one in the series is actually just called Billy and Blaze, and just throughout the entire series you go on so many adventures with them. Such a sweet story, and I know my kids love them. So this little personalized book is called When Oliver Grows Up, and it's just a sweet, cute little personalized book on just all the different things and options that he could be when he grows up and gets older. And he adores this book. It's not hard to see why. It's really, really sweet. I Am a Little Panda is such a fun little story about a mommy panda and her baby. You learn all about what a mommy does to take care of the little baby panda. And it's just a really, really sweet story.